Okay, so team, as I told you, Krish sir is unable to take the session and Pina sir is also busy. So I was informed to check whether our team members has understood the data Java variables and data types. So I want each one of you to share your screen and create a data type, name a variable and assign a value and print the same. So I'll be starting with alphabetical order from my screen. Aarti?
Yes, Vishnu.
Yeah, can you share your screen?
Yes, sure.
Yeah.
Are you able to see my screen?
No?
Now?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So this is, wait, I'll just show you. So I have done this arithmetic operation and data types is included in that itself. I'll just run and show it. Am I need to am I supposed to explain my codings?
No need to explain. If you can create, if you can run a program
Okay.
by creating a new class, that will be better.
Okay, you want me to create new? Okay.
Yeah.
Fine. So I'll start with the new one.
Yeah.
I'm taking my data type as int, assigning value x is equal to 10.
Hello, screen is not visible.
Screen is not visible?
Yeah.
No, it's visible for us.
Yeah, it's visible.
Okay.
Okay. So int is my data type and I have assigned the variable name as x and I have initialized the value as 10 and I'm just going to print it.
OUT.
Two, three.
Two braces.
Two systems. I think take new one.
Okay, so I have got the number as 10.
Yeah.
Is that fine, Vishnu? Should I do
Yeah,
something?
Yeah. Can you run all the data types?
Okay, all 1 minute. दूसरा काय डेटा टाइप से आता है डेटा टाइप का है
Correct. Float you take.
Aarti, you forgot the name of the variable. Char y is equal to something like that.
Hey, when you also getting same, you will ask. Wait some time.
Float ఇంకా ఎవరిది కదా రేపు mark int care double the Vishnu, my Eclipse is very slow actually. I'm not able to type.
Yeah, no problem, Aarti. We understood. So that's enough from your side.
Okay, so this can be done in single line also. Just for this, my Eclipse is not proper. I'm just displaying it in 3 system println.
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, next, Anita.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah.
Vishnu. Yes,
Yeah,
Vishnu.
Can you share your screen and run the program?
Yeah.
Yeah, please.
I have to create new program.
Yeah. What Aarti did, you just try to create the same data variables and run the program. No need to create a new project.
Okay, in that only.
Yeah. In the previous class only, you can create the data types and run the program.
Okay. I am creating integer variable.
Okay.
Variable name is x equals to 15.
Okay.
Float.
One second, Vishnu.
Yeah.
All are visible or you only visible? మీకు మాత్రమే
అందరికి కనిపిస్తోందండి.
నాకు కనిపించట్లేదు. ఏమైనా యాక్సెస్ ఏమైనా
నువ్వు అందరికి కనపడుతుంది కానీ చిన్న లెటర్స్ తో కనపడుతుంది అంతే.
నాకు ఓన్లీ వాళ్ళ పేర్లు మాత్రమే కనిపిస్తున్నాయి. అందుకే
ఫోన్ లోనా? ఫోన్ లో అయితే
ల్యాప్టాప్.
ఓకే.
అక్క కొంచెము ఇంక్రీజ్ చేయక్క సైజ్.
నేను మళ్ళీ రీజాయిన్ అవుతాను విష్ణు.
షూర్ అండి. అవ్వండి.
Anita, characters must be in single quotes and you have to give letters, not numbers.
Sorry. That is ASCII number.
ASCII number. Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
Please continue.
No problem.
Anita.
Yeah.
For ASCII numbers, you should directly assign the number. You should not put in single quotes also.
Oh, only number, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
అక్క టేక్ స్ట్రింగ్. కాపీ పేస్ట్ చేయక్క.
Wait, I am. I want to print in single line, that's why.
End that string.
Slash. Delete option. Slant 10 అక్క.
Sorry. What got me?
You type.
I have to put plus mark for all.
Yeah. Yes. No. You arrange single line akka.
Yeah. I want to print it in single line. That's fine. It will take some time. Sorry for that. Because I am typing slow.
No.
You missed the semicolon in string.
Yes, sir. Yes, Vishnu.
Both.
That is the first class.
Yes.
Anita, I think in
This is
float you have given capital M, and here you have given small m in the println.
float.
Yeah, float.
Yes.
Variable name. Yes.
Yes, correct.
Change.
There is an extra plus symbol after my string.
This one? Println of C.
See. అక్క సింగిల్ కోట్.
ఆహా, ఇక్కడ అవసరం లేదండి. ఇక్కడ అంటారా? నెంబర్ కి అవసరం లేదు.
No.
ఓకే.
బ్రేస్ క్లోజ్ చేయక్క, ఎర్రర్ చూపిదు.
ఒక నిమిషం. System dot auto println x plus my sorry.
In 12th line,
In 12th line, you have
print
given
plus
comma and plus is there. Check the 12th line.
Yeah, check.
My float, what is that? Double quotes and then plus. You have to remove comma and so you have concatenate before that. My float, you have concatenate plus. So remove that plus. In 12th line.
Last line.
Yes, 12th, my float. No. Yeah, remove that concatenation symbol plus. Remove it, delete it, yes, and you delete that comma symbol and that double quotes also. If you want it, you can place plus over there.
Middle.
No,
Comma.
after double quotes, my float double quotes. No, not there, not there. Just remove that. Place after double quotes, you place one plus. Yes, there. My float plus double quotes, and then you give one plus symbol. Come out of that double quotes. 12th line, come out of the double quotes. Twelfth line, my float plus double quotes. Come out of, yes, after double quote, no, concatenation cannot be taken in double quotes. It will show error.
You just remove the comma from the double quotes.
Remove that plus symbol.
12th line after parenthesis
Yes, now
plus is missing.
Before plus no need.
In my string capital S, sir. Capital S ఇచ్చు.
remove one plus over there. You have two concatenation.
I think double quotes should be given because to display each and every number different.
అక్క పెట్టచ్చు మీరు కన్కాటినేషన్ ఇచ్చిన తర్వాత డబుల్ కోట్స్ ఇచ్చి ప్లస్ తో జాయిన్ చేయండి బట్ స్ట్రింగ్ లో ఎస్ అనేది క్యాప్స్ ఇచ్చారు పైన అందుకని అది తీసుకోలేదు ఇప్పుడు కరెక్ట్ గానే ఉంది మీరు ముందులాగా రాసుకోవాలంటే ప్రోగ్రామ్ చేయండి
My long you can give a concatenation button also because /n
/n is next line, no? She wants one line, single line.
Remove that space after my string and semicolon. In 12th line only.
In 12th
You can
line.
keep your cursor over there and see the error what it's showing. That will be easy for you to understand. Just keep it over there and it will show you the error. See syntax error.
Semicolon.
Some semicolon is missed over there to complete statement.
You
But
should not space after that breath.
No, that will not show any error. That's fine, but
Yeah, Anita, you do one thing. You try. Meanwhile, we'll.
నేను చెప్తున్నా అనిత
హలో
no need
చెప్పు
to concatenate after that.
అక్క ఫస్ట్ ఎక్స్ కి డబుల్ కోట్స్ ఇవ్వవా
హలో సార్ హలో విష్ణు
Yeah, Anita.
నేను డౌన్ చేశాను చూడండి సేమ్ మై కార్ ఇస్
అనిత లాస్ట్ మై స్ట్రింగ్ తర్వాత ప్లస్ అవసరం లేదు కానీ నీకు ప్లస్ పక్కన స్పేస్ కి మాత్రమే రెడ్ చూపిస్తుంది కదా ఆ స్పేస్ తీసేయండి అంటున్నా అక్కడ కాదు దాని తర్వాత
బ్రేస్ తీసేయాలా బ్రేస్ క్లోజ్ చేయాలి కదా
స్పేస్
నువ్వు ఏమీ చేయకు కామ్ గా ఉండవా ఒక నిమిషము అనితక్క
స్పేస్
ఎక్స్ కాడికి ఫస్ట్ ఎక్స్ కాడికి రాక
Team Krishna is joining. Please hold on.
అనితక్క
రైట్ గౌతమి
Good morning, sir. This is Vishnu here.
Hey, hi, Priya.
Sir, sorry, sir. This is Vishnu here, Na's friend.
Okay. Pinay is on leave today?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Sorry, guys. Actually, I'm in another call, so it delayed. So I said that to take up. Okay, fine. Yeah, let's get started for this one. So then, what you have doing that, Vishnu?
Sir, Pina informed me to check whether our team has really understood about the data Java variables and data types. So by sharing each screen, they should create a data type, name a variable, assign a value, and print the same.
Okay, fine, not a problem. I'll take care from here.
Yeah, please, yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Anitash, please stop sharing your screen.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So what we have been discussing. Sure. So let's start. Let's get started. What we discussed yesterday, and then what we have been planned for today. So, Ishwar, you wanted to go ahead? Ishwar, you there? Okay. So, Harini.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Yesterday we discussed about variables, data types, size of data, where values to store, declaration, assigning, initiation, all this. And today we are planned for typecasting, operators and string.
Okay. So today we wanted to get started with the typecasting and operators. So let's get started with that. So what do you mean by typecasting? Jyoti? Jyoti, you there? What do you mean by typecasting? Okay, Ramya?
In typecasting, there are two types: winding casting and narrowing casting. Winding casting automatically converted into smaller casting to larger casting, and then narrowing casting is converted into larger to smaller size.
On what basis we are converting this large in size? On what we are depending upon?
Depends upon data types.
Depends upon the data sizes, data type sizes. Okay. So what are the different type of operators we have, Shashidhar? What are the different type of operators we do have?
Actually, there are logical operator, bitwise operator, arithmetic operator, assignment operator. These are four or five type of operators we have, sir.
Okay, so what you meant by arithmetic operator?
Arithmetic operation, there is a mathematical operations like which are decided in school age, like a plus, subtraction, addition, multiplication, division, and remainder operator. These operations we done in arithmetic operators, sir.
Okay, can you share quickly your screen, Sushant? Sorry, Shashi, right?
Yes, sir.
Can you share the screen?
Yes, sir.
So before jumping into this one, so any questions or any doubts in the operators and then this one? See, you need to create every day one class file. So for an example, if you're doing with the typecasting, so you need to create a class file for the typecasting. And if you're creating it for operators, create one operator class file. So every name should be normal, it should be clearly understandable so that when you wanted to refer back when you go for interviews, then at that point of time, this will help you a lot. Okay, so create always different classes files, different class files with that particular respective things. Show me for the operators. Where is comparative operators? You have done only for math, right?
Yes, sir. I had done only these, sir.
Okay, so Vinod, can you quickly share your screen? Vinod Kumar. Are you sharing? Tejashwini, can you share the screen?
Sir, just a minute. Sir, is my screen
sharing,
visible,
Tejashwini?
sir?
Are you sharing
Yes,
the
sir.
screen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Is my screen visible, sir?
I'm seeing Vinod's. I'm not able to hear you what you spoken, Vinod. So, but I'm not able to see your screen.
Sir, this is Tejashwini, sir. I'm sharing my screen. Is it visible, sir?
This is Vinod. So I'm seeing just Vinod's screen.
Now you check.
No, sir.
I'm not able to. I'm not able to see.
I have shared
Okay.
it, sir.
Sushant, can you share the screen? If you're speaking, you are mute.
Sir, now I'm Tejashwini, sir. Now my screen is visible, sir.
Please. So can you show me the operators?
Sir, the operator's string which is used to, sir.
No. I'm asking you. You're showing me for the data types, right? I'm asking
Just
for
1
the
minute. Yes,
operators.
sir. Yeah. These are the arithmetic operators which I have.
Okay, what are the other operators you have been worked on?
On that, sir. Just arithmetical operators I have did.
Sushant, can you share the screen? Sundar, can you share the screen?
Sorry, sir, I'm using in mobile, sir.
Then why you join for this?
Hello. Sorry, sir.
Desktop, right, or desktop or laptop. If you're joining from the mobile, there is no point for joining for this. This is for all. So if you are not able to join with this one, there is no point for join for this meeting. Please do drop. Sujit?
Oh, sir.
Sir, am I audible?
Well. Are you sharing?
Yes, sir. Sir, is it visible?
is.
Sir, I have done the arithmetic operators and the comparison operators here.
Mhm.
And I have given the value for this arithmetic operators as sum 1 equal to the value is given, and for sum 2 equal sum 1 plus the other value is given sum 3, and in the print I have given sum 1 plus sum 2 sum 3, as we can see in the result, these three numbers.
Okay. Fine. Did you try the logical operators?
No, sir, I haven't tried, but I have tried these comparison operators here.
Okay. Fine. So Shweta, so can you share your screen? Shweta, you there?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir, am I visible, sir?
Yes, it is visible. So can you show me the code? Execute the program.
Actually, 1 second, sir. Today, I don't know why this is not executing today.
Okay, no need to execute. Can you explain me the line number 27?
27, sir. That's a logical operator, sir. It will use when we compare the first here, we compare a is less than greater than 10, and a is less than 110, because I have declared int 100, sir. When both the statements are true, then it will return true, sir. When we execute 28th statement, sir, even once one condition is true, then it will show true, sir.
Okay. Fine, Shweta. Thank you. So Nisha, can you share your screen?
Yes, sir.
Can you scroll down? What is the difference between this division and then modulus?
The division returns the quotient. Modulus operator will give the remainder, sir, after dividing.
Thank you. Thanks, Nisha. Stop sharing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So guys, one thing for sure. So make sure to means whatever the assessments which we are giving it, you need to do it. And if you're not responding back consistently, or if you're not connecting with the mobile phones, if you're connecting with your mobile phones and then doing it, so please don't attend for the sessions. It is very clear. We have been clearly informed on this. So you should connect with the laptops, and then you should write this particular programs, and then you should able to present to the session when we have been asked for. If you're not able to do it, then there is no problem at all. Please don't waste your time and our time, so you can drop off on this. However, I just jump into the topics so that we can proceed further with the discussion on it. So I just wanted to share the screen. So if you see here, Okay. So what we have been discussed is, so we have been discussed about the variables, and then we have been discussed about, we have been asked you to go through the data types and come back. So not data types, type casting. So because we have been completed variables and the data types, now we are asked for type casting on the operators. Now when it comes to the type casting, okay, what do you mean by type casting? So there are, when you go for the further topics, we will be seeing upcasting also. So typecasting is nothing but when you have been converted or changed one particular data type from one data type to another data type, then that is called typecasting. So now in the typecasting, so we will be having two types of typecasting. So one is narrow casting, and then another one is widening casting. Just give me 1 second. So I'm just trying to open the whiteboard. So if you see here, the name itself, it was saying that widening and narrowing. So by that itself, you can clearly understand what to what it would be converting. I'll just try to open here. Yeah. So now hope you guys are able to see my screen. So if you see here, narrowing means there would be a broader way, and from the broader way, it was getting narrowed. Now this is narrowed. And widening means, so now it would be started with a narrow way, and from here it was going for broadening. So now if you see here, this is a small road, small to large, and from here, from large to small. So now this is from large to small. If you're coming it, then this is called as narrow casting, and from small to larger, if you're coming, then it is called widening casting. So now on what basis this particular type casting would be decided is, example, now what is the size of an integer? Size of an integer?
4 by
2 bytes.
4 by
4 bytes. The size of
4
long?
bytes.
8 bytes.
8
And
bytes.
then byte and short. So now 1 and 2, so 4 and 8. So now this is what, right? Now if you see here, the size of this one is 1 byte. Converting from the byte to integer, so now this is from small to bigger. So now this is called widening. And when it is from large to small, so from the long, if I convert this one data type to the small, which is 4, then this is called narrow casting. So this is called casting, and then changing one data type to another data type. Now here previously it is long. Now from the long data type I was converting into the integer. So from the integer I'm converting into the float. From the float I'll be converting into the integer, or from the float I'll be converting into strings. Strings is a non-primitive data type. So we are not going to tell this non-primitive data types. So just we have been seen over here. So now we need to understand that one. Very simple. So if I'm converting from one data type to another data type, then this is called typecasting. So if I'm converting from the smaller to the bigger, so then this is called widening. And from bigger to the smaller, then it is called narrow casting. So this is what casting talks about. So now if you see here in the website, so it very clearly given that, so in the typecasting, so you have two castings, one is widening and the narrow casting, and you can see it. Byte is 1, short is 2, char is 2, and then integer is 4, long is 8, and float is 4, double is 8. So now this is how this is converting this one into this means one data type to another data type, and the size is also getting changed. So then this is called widening. So now this is vice versa, from back to front if you are going it. So now this is called narrow casting. So now here this is what it will happen. So actually there are some auto boxing, auto casting, and these things are there. As of now you may not quickly understand, because this is related to the object creation and then doing it. But however, we will talk that particular pointers once we started to talk about the OOPS concept. So there in the OOPS we will try to discuss about this particular pointer. Okay, so now this is widening and this is narrowing. So now in the narrowing, directly if I wanted to change, so if you see here, I'll give you a high level view in the this particular widening and then narrowing casting. So it directly, auto means it will directly converts one data type into another data type. But whereas manually we need to with the help of an object instances, we will be trying to create this one. So that is manually casted, and then means manually it will be performing. And here in the widening, it will go for auto casting. Automatically it will convert. If you see here, I just defined my double variable, and I'm just converting my integer to double. So now if you see here, I just here I have declared my variable, declared and assigned my variable, my int equal to 9. Now the same my int was kept over here. So left hand side value into the right hand side value. So now whatever the right hand side value would be there, so that would be stored into the LHS. So now it converted into this particular double, and then it has been done. So who converted? Automatically this would be converted from one data type to another data type. Now when it comes to the narrow casting, if this is okay in terms of widening. Widening means from smaller to the bigger when you're doing, you don't have the problem. But from bigger to the smaller when you're doing it, so automatically it will not happen. So we need to do manually. So now what we need to do is, I need to declare my integer with the variable. Now this is my LHS. Now I need to store this particular RHS value, right? So now my double value is this. Now what I'm trying to do is, this I was trying to do some casting. So this is called down casting and all. So I don't want to get into those things now. So this we will discuss in the future. So but you need to understand that this need to be manually insisted to convert into the narrow casting. When you try to do it from the smaller to the bigger, so then we need to do it. So especially from smaller to the bigger, we don't have the problem. From bigger to the smaller, when you are trying to do it, so then we will have the problem, which is in the narrow casting. So that's the reason it will not happen automatically. We need to do forcefully with the manual means manual casting. Okay, so this is what means this particular explanation when we go for the OOPS concepts. So there, once we discussed about instance objects and all, so there we will talk about this particular pointer. So if you don't understand narrow casting, fine, but the definition you should understand, and what it will happen you should understand. So typecasting is nothing but converting from one data type to another data type. So in typecasting we have two types. One is widening typecasting and narrow typecasting. And from the widening typecasting, so from the smaller to the bigger data type, if I have been converted, then it is called widening typecasting, and this is called automatic casting also. So because here when you convert from smaller to the bigger, so casting will happen by default. When it comes to the narrow casting, bigger to the smaller data type conversion will be doing it. So this is called as manual casting. So we need, it will not happen automatically. So we need to manually enforce this one to convert from the bigger to the smaller. So this is called typecasting, and with the different types. Any questions?
Yes, sir. I'm having one. This is Aarti. Hello.
I'm sorry, I'm not able to hear your voice. Please, can you bit louder?
Yes, sir. So this is Aarti. I'm having one doubt in narrowing casting, sir.
Go ahead.
Actually, narrowing is like getting from smaller to bigger. Sorry, bigger to smaller. So I have tried with int to double, but then also it's showing me an output. May I know why it is? Because int is 4 byte, double is 8, but again it's giving me output without any errors.
See, now if you see here, that is where in the hierarchy also they have been given the same. Now if you see, so here, if you see for this long is how many characters it have?
8.
Size is 8, right? Now float is 4. Still, that is the structure they have been defined. So if you wanted to convert from the int to double, so now when it means integer to the double means having more precision values, more than if it is having from means after point, if you have 7 to 15 characters, then we'll go for float. So then we go for double. If it is 6 to 7, then we'll go for float. Now from integer whole number, you're converting into the double. So now what is your doubt here? It is normal casting only, right? So it is very clear cut only, right? So what the point you didn't understand here?
So actually, my doubt is like int is having 4 bytes, whereas double is having 8. Narrowing casting is done for large to small. When compared with double and int is smaller than double. So I should get an error actually, but for widening, I got error. When I was trying to do with int and double and int, I got an error over there. But when I tried with narrowing casting, I didn't get any error. So can I share my screen if it's possible?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, sir. So are you able to see my screen?
Just give me 1 second. No, not yet.
So is it visible now?
I don't know. So for everyone it is visible. For me it is not visible. Still it's not
No,
even
no,
loading.
sir. No, sir.
No, sir.
Not visible for
Not
me
visible.
also.
Okay, fine. I think it is not visible in the Nitisha.
Okay. Okay, sir. Can happen.
Okay, fine. You can connect me after this so that we will look into it. Okay, any other questions on this? Any other questions? So then we go for the operators. So operators, so we have been in the operators, we do have 5 different type of operators. I said that bitwise operator, don't get into this, but for these particular operators, we need to go to arithmetic operators, assignment operators, comparison operators, logical operators. Standard or 6th standard maths. Now arithmetic operators. What are the arithmetic operators? Plus, minus, multiplication, division, modulus, plus plus, and minus minus. Plus plus is math. If I then if I wanted to increment by 3, then so now what is this plus plus will do? So now for an example, now x value equal to 10. Now x plus plus, what it will happen?
11.
X plus
It
1.
increases the
11.
value.
Increases
If I
by
wanted
1.
X value is printed, otherwise value is increased.
If I wanted to see now, this would be incremented by 1. Now, if I
Yes.
wanted to increment by 3, then
X plus 3.
Three.
X plus 3.
X plus
3, sir.
if I wanted to increment by 6,
X plus
X
6.
X plus
plus
6.
that's it, right? So now, whatever the x value plus 3, every time, so now the x value is 10, right? Now it will print 13. Next time it will print 16. Next time it will print 19. Next time it will print 22. So this is how the incremental values will be increased. Okay. So now, what is the division? What is a differences between the division and then modulus? See,
Sir,
always when you divide it, for an example, now I'm dividing 3 divided by 2, right? So that means what? So 2, 3, and you remember, right? So this is how we used to write. Now 2, 1
1.5. 1.5.
and then we have 1, and I have been kept for 1.5, so that now here I have been keep 0. So now what I will be doing 0.5, so that I'll get 10, and then this is what 0. Now if you see this is called reminder, this is called quotient, this is called, what is this?
Dividend.
Dividend.
This one,
Divisor.
Device.
it's a divisor. Divisor, dividend, and quotient and
Reminder.
reminder. Now when you have been when you have doing the division, what is the value you will be getting it?
1.5. 1 point
Sir,
is
only one.
What the value here will be getting, quotient or reminder, or what we get?
Quotient,
Coefficients
sir.
and
Quotient.
the
Quotient.
Here we'll get the quotient. And when you do the modulus, you'll be getting the
Remainder.
remainder
Remainder.
values.
so that is what the arithmetic operators you need to remember. Okay, so now plus is an addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and increment plus minus means 1 1. And the next one is any questions in the arithmetic operator? That's pretty simple. So
Hello,
that's the reason
sir.
I don't want to spend a lot of time. Yep.
Hello, sir. Can you explain the pre-increment and post-increment, sir?
So you mean to say that x plus and then
Yeah,
plus
x. Yes, sir.
You wanted to explain or you want me to explain?
You want me to explain, sir?
That is what I'm asking. So you wanted to explain that one, or you are expecting me to tell?
Sir, I'm having little bit confusion. Plus x means first increment and given the result are assigns to x.
First
Little
assign
bit
the
confused,
value.
sir.
Because I have an article for that one, so I just wanted to give you that article and then explain on this. See, this is what you're asking for, right?
Yes,
The
sir.
x plus and plus x. What is the difference between these both? See,
Yes.
especially this will comes when you go for your loop, especially for the looping concept when you go for this. So in that looping concept, we will be talking about this one. Now, what is this particular thing is, when we have plus x, it increments the value and then uses the new value. Means, for an example, now I have been given this plus x. So now plus x means now x equal to 10. Now when I have been given this one, the value would be 11. And then it will use 11 because it is pre, not post.
Yes.
Whenever it was when you try to print this particular value, directly it will try to print the value equal to 11. Because this is a pre-increment. See, that is what it was very clearly mentioned. If it increments the variable expression, then uses the new value in the expression. For example, if you see here, in the code, you can see that x equal to 3 and y equal to plus x.
Yes, sir.
Now, when I printed this one, it printed me y. So now what it was happening is plus x in the above step. Okay. So what it was happening? So in the above two-step operation, the first operation is to be increment 1 plus 4, and the second operation is x equal to y. So that okay. So this they have been given the explanation of this particular code.
Yeah.
So now what it was happened is, so it incremented that particular value, and then it has been printed that particular value over here. Okay. Now you see here. So when now let's see for the post what it will happen. So the variable value is first used and in the expression, then incremented after the operators. Now what it will happen is, in this particular case, first it will use 10, and then after using the value, then it will increment to 11. But in this particular case, directly it will use 11. See, now here it is pre-incremented and this is post-incremented. Now it is very simple logic. As it is pre-incremented, so now x, if I given equal to 10, now if I print this particular value, directly it will go for 11. And this is what the expression it will be used in the loop. What is loops and these things? Anyways, we'll go there. There you'll understand. Usually I explain this one in terms of loops. Now another thing is there. So that x plus. Now the x value is 10. I'll use it as a 10 only. But then I'll increase to 11. As this is an incremental, post-incremental. So this is what the differences between the pre-increment and the post-increment.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Any other questions? Okay, next one is on this particular operators. the assignment operators. So now assignment, you're understanding, right? So now I'm trying to assign this particular value to the x. L means RHS equal to LHS. So that is what you're trying to do over here. Now you see here, the x value equal to 10. I'm trying to store this 10 value into x. So this is what called as assignment. So now if you see here, this is assignment operator equal to, plus equal to means, now what it will do is, this is equivalent to x plus 3. So now if x value is 10, and if I given x means x plus equal to 5 means, it will increment it by value 5. Means the output for this one would be 15. Same these operators, you see it. All these operators will falls into the same. Okay. So now we need to talk about, I told you, right? So these operators, we will not touch this one. So you leave these particular operators as of now. We will talk later. Okay. So because these operators are related to the bitwise operators. So when it goes to the bitwise operator, you can understand on this. So now if you see here, the next one is okay, before going to that particular comparative operator, any questions in this particular till here? These are very simple, I know that. So this is just an assignment operator and then incremental operator, decremental operators. So using that particular values, we'll be doing it. Any other questions on this?
No, sir.
No, sir.
And it goes for the comparative operator or comparison operator. Double equal to means it was trying to compare the x value and then y value. And not equal to, greater than, less than, greater than, equal to, less than or equal to. So these things are very simple. So it's a self-explanatory. I don't think if you require anything, I'll try to explain. If you don't have, then I'll jump into the logical operators. Can I take silence as yes or no?
Logical operators.
Okay, when it comes to this particular logical operators, now this is called as AND, logical AND. And this is called as logical R, and this is called as logical NOT. Now, what is this particular AND or these things? Now, for an example, intersection means OR. See, now for an example, if you want, if we ask something, hey, you want what do you wanted to eat? I wanted to eat idli and dosa. So means you wanted to eat both. If you required both, then you use AND. If you say that I can eat idli or dosa, means either you can eat this or that. So means you have the choice. You can take any one choice. Anything one is enough. But when it comes to AND, both should be true. So now what it will be doing is, if I use this particular AND, value here and value here, both should be true. If anything is false, the output would be
false.
You remember the truth table? In our 6th standard or 7th standard, we'll be having the truth tables, right?
Yes, yes.
A, B, and A union of B. So true equal to true.
True.
True,
True,
false
false.
equal to
True,
false.
false,
False.
false,
False
true,
equal to false.
false,
False.
false,
False
false,
equal to
false.
false. Means if any of the statement is false, then the output would be false.
False.
Now the same thing for A intersection B. Then true equal to
Or
True. True, false, true. Later one.
True means if any one is true, then remaining statement is true, and if both are false, then it is false. So this is OR operator, because any one is true is also true. So that is the basic difference between union and the intersection. So this is A and B, and this is A or B. So there is difference between this and then this. Okay. So now if you see that this is an union and then this is an intersection. So now you can say that, hey, this is OR and this AND. So now for an example, now what we need to do is here, now if you go here, if you go here, now I can see that the value 1. So x is greater than 10 and x is greater than 20. Now my x value is 100. Means this is true, this is true. Then my x value is, so now what is this
The
particular
result is
expression? Is true. The outcome for this one is true. Always remember, the logical operator's output would be true. The comparative operator's output would be Boolean, which is true or false. So always you need to remember that the Boolean means these particular things outcome would be an Boolean. Okay. Yes, no, did you understand or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Any
Yes,
questions?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So I'll try to ask the remaining things for tomorrow. I think it's already late, so I need to jump for other meeting. So means tomorrow what I wanted is you people need to complete the operators. Don't tell me that. So I have done only the arithmetic operators. So complete all the operators today, and the strings tomorrow. So now as we discussed, right? So we do have strings means non-primitive data type, which we have it. So that is what we need to start. We are going to start with the strings tomorrow. So go back to this particular strings here. So now here you have direct method. So now this is how we can define a string, and this is how I wanted to get a string length. So direct methods are available here. So how to get this particular string length? And then if you wanted to convert into the uppercase or lowercase, so how we wanted to do it, and how we wanted to do the character in this one. So index, if you wanted to identify any index of that one. So these things you need to practice and then come back for tomorrow. Not only this one. So here we do have strings very less. So I wanted you to do for strings in Java. So you need to go for Java T point, and here you have complete related to the strings. Okay, start from this particular method, char add, compare, concatenate, contains, end with, equals to. So there are a lot of methods here. Not all methods you need to do it. So you can remove few things, which is like get bytes, get char, no need to do. Intern, no need to do. Value of, no need to do. Caret and compare to. So these methods you don't need to do about it, and remaining things you need to implement it and then get back for tomorrow's session. Okay, so please don't tell me that I didn't do it, and please don't tell me that you're on leave, or please don't tell me that you are connected with the mobile phones. So as soon you are in the class, in the session, you need to show this implementation tomorrow. Okay, that's it for the day. Thank you. And so nowadays I do have back-to-back calls. That's the reason I'm not able to join on 10 o'clock. But however, I'll make sure at least to join at as quickly as possible and continue the sessions. That's it for from me today. Have a great day. See you all tomorrow. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you, sir.
Bye.